Hey, look what we got. Let's take this thing out of the box, shall we? Oh, that's beautiful. This weekend, we're going to install this beautiful piece of equipment. And that installation starts right. It looks like we've got pretty much the unit. And there's, of course, the trim ring in here, which we'll show you when we go to install it. There's the sealant ring right here, which we'll show you when we go to install it. Instructions, you know, pretty much about this unit. So that's what we got.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy, beautiful, sunny day.
And happy anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary. We have been together for 1,000,000 years now. We've got something exciting today. I have the instruction booklet here in my hand because this is just the first time we've installed this thing. I think we know what we're doing. We've read through the instructions, watched some videos, but we've got this delightful rooftop unit we're about to put on. Super excited.
Let's do this. Oh, hey, we forgot to tell you who we are.
Sorry.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Alicia.
And we are PFM Adventures.
Let's get back to the video, shall we? We are unboxing this OutEquip Pro. I'm super excited about this. It looks big, but it's not really that big. It's quite low profile. And soon we're going to be putting up there. Are you super excited for this?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this moment for a minute.
Yeah, so this actually provides heat and AC.
Heat and
So it has
AC.
a heat pump in it. 12 volts, doesn't take a lot of power. It's so pretty. I mean, this is actually a beautiful
Maybe we shouldn't put it
piece
on the
of
roof.
equipment.
Look at dirty.
We'll have to get up there and clean it. All right, we have made it to my favorite part of the video. This is where my audio screwed up. My microphone wasn't working, but Jason's was, and there was a lot of crazy background noise, including him singing. But anyway, I was telling you all about the instructions that came with the unit. I was really excited about them because there's photos and illustrations and measurements. I was so excited about these instructions that I went on and on and on about these for quite a while. But I will say, they're great instructions and there's everything that you need to know to properly install the unit.
Happy St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Oh my goodness. I slid because of my sunscreen.
Oh.
It's slippery. Some of you guys probably don't know this, but I don't suntan very easily. So I put on lots of sunscreen. Jason tans though. We got a gasket here. It's customized to fit the ribs of the van so that our unit sits nice and flush. Yep, it's a great piece. Well, you can't be in the box. I think it's good. Good enough. Woohoo! 4 cuts.
Helps when you use a clean blade because there's not as much shrapnel.
Yeah.
Corners get a little sketchy, but forgot I have holes in my fingers. I'm gonna let my hands
Yeah,
off.
I got it. I don't think I can lift this thing up by myself. Here we have all of our hardware organized. This actually all came with the unit. It has everything you need for the install. All the washers, the nuts, bolts, brackets. It even has a little grommet thing for where you put your electrical wires in. I know you guys saw the template earlier in the process. We didn't really show you how we used it up top, but right here what we're doing is dry fitting our unit, and we are utilizing this template to make sure that we have our holes accurate. These are going to be the holes that hold the brackets in, that actually holds the unit down to the roof. It kind of sandwiches in. It's also the holes that helps with the trim piece. We are ready to install our custom gasket. But to install this one, we just use some liquid nails after thoroughly cleaning the roof. Then we clamped it down nice and tightly to hold it in place while it dries. And then after that, we use an abundance of lap sealant because we want to make sure that this is watertight, of course. Now that the lap sealant has dried, it's time for us to install the watertight gasket. A clean, dry surface is super important. This gasket is customizable, so whatever hole size you choose, you will be able to install it. So here we are so far. We have it in place. We had to put some tape over this so that we didn't scratch the thing any more than we already did. We've got the bolts up. These were a little bit of a pain. We had a little issue with the template, but that was our fault. So the trim pieces are supposed to go through additional holes, but we decided we don't want to do that. We're going to do our own pieces there. We're about to put our brackets up. We also had to cut our bracket there because the way we want the bracket to fit from here to here, it was just a little too long for our application, so we just had to do some modifications, but nothing too major. We've installed the brackets and we noticed that we needed to make a little bit more of a modification. The rods were just a little bit longer than what we wanted, so we just took the grindy wheel and chopped them off a little bit. All right, guys, she is in. It's so beautiful. I love it. We've got everything done except for the trim piece. We're going to do that later. We want to kind of modify that and do it our own little way for our build. So this is actually right above where our bed and sitting area is going to be back here. So we're going to stay nice and cool when it's hot and nice and warm when it is cold. But she is pretty. I'm super excited about this. It's going to really be efficient for our battery banks once we get all that installed. For now, though, for testing it out, Jason is just going to hook it up to this 12-volt battery in the truck, and then we're going to test it out from there.
Sorry for the wind. To block the wind from my microphone, but that's because the OutEquipPro is blowing some nice cold air, and I'm freezing. I'm not really freezing, but it's nice and cold, which is great. Sorry for the background noise also, because we had to run the truck to make sure that the battery didn't die because it's an older battery in the truck. But yeah, it's nice. It's cold. Let's crank it up to something that'll generate heat. Wow. That explains why there was steam. We just turned it on to a hot setting, and it's a pretty warm day here in Alabama, but there was steam coming out, so we know that that comes from temperature difference. Definitely warm air coming out of there. I'm sure it's going to get hotter in a minute. Oh, there it goes. Takes about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes for the... Well, not sure why you would want to go from blowing freezing cold air conditioning to blasting hot heat within a 30-second time frame, but when you're testing the unit, you want to do that. And it took about 2 to 3 minutes for it to blow out all the cold air and get itself ready to get to hot air, which again, you're not going to do that, and that's a pretty quick time. So, oh yeah, it's getting warm. Oh yeah. And according to some of the other videos I watched, the unit will blow about as much as a diesel heater, heat-wise. So in this small space, I could feel like that would actually be the case. So if we combine this with the other unit that we're going to put in under the seat, we're not going to be able to tolerate it in here. We're going to be overly toasty. And that's what you want. 2 systems that work in tandem and or separately or back up for each other or whatever, so that you can be in all climates. So it's got a vent adjust for the left side or the right side, I guess, depending on which way you're looking at it, and then there's a vent adjust on this side. You've got removable air conditioning filters over here, air filters that one on each side actually. That's nice to be able to just clean those periodically like you would in a house. You can put swing on here, which there they go. So we confirmed that that works.
It's so quiet.
It is very quiet. And again, if a lot of the noise is coming through on my mic, it's... Where's your mic?
I don't have it on.
Oh.
So sorry, my voice probably isn't as clear as Jason's, but that's all right.
Tell me about your thoughts on this unit.
I think it's great. I really like it. I think it's going to be very efficient. I think it's quiet.
It is quiet. So what's your favorite part about it?
It has lights.
It does have lights. I can demonstrate those if you hold my mic.
Jason's just pushing random buttons. Oh, whoa, there they are.
Well, it said LED, so I thought that would be...
Well, I don't know what that one is yet. Oh,
But
that's to
LED
turn the
would be the
display
display.
on, off. Oh, you know what? That's
Yeah.
great when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
And if you don't want that light shining in your
It
eyes.
also has a sleep timer and an eco mode, which I like eco mode.
I think this is absolutely wonderful piece of equipment. I'm super excited for when we get out on the road to be able to fully use this. But to be transparent, I think we're going to be building in the summertime a little bit, and we are in Alabama. So you betcha we're going to be closing these doors and windows and turning this AC on throughout our build.
Which is not a luxury that we had back in the bus building days. It was hot. Hot, hot, hot. I remember 124 degrees on the floor one day. We measured it. And you had a hair tie melting. So this should help us immensely during the build and during the living. All right. I'm going to turn this thing off and seal up this hole here that we put our wiring through. Because, again, that's just hooked up to the truck over here. But eventually it'll be hooked up to the battery power station that everybody has in their vans, which we will also have. So stay tuned for that.
Thank you to our OutEquipPro friends. And also, for those of you that watch this video, there is a link in the comments where you can get your own OutEquipPro. If you like this content and look forward to seeing us on our van build and the rest of our adventures, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. Until next time, bye.
You're following me. But it's good to see you.